Hey, it's the
Nope. No.
Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies coming to you with Glen Deveron 20. That's 20.
It's a Highland single malt.
Highland, 20 years.
Let's test it.
Test it!
Test it.
So, Glen Deveron 20, but we're also going to talk
another
about...
one.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, let's do
Winner,
another one.
winner, chicken dinner.
I thought that was it. That was it. Should we roll?
All right,
let's roll. We're going to also talk about some killer clowns. Now, this is going to air closer to Halloween, but the whole killer clown thing is going crazy right now. Has there actually been any killer clowns that have killed anybody?
I don't think so.
No, but there's people dressing
In
up
the
and
movies.
scaring folks.
In the movies.
Yeah, there's like a remade It
There's
going
like
around. And then there's another clown thing that was freaky.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me the deal and it was like, oh my God. I'm not a fan of clowns though. I'm going to
First of all, I'm going all like concealed carry permit on a clown. If I see some clown with an axe coming at me.
Oh my God, dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a joke you want to play. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just, if you had an axe, first of all, if you have an axe and come at me anyway.
They're going to be like their buddies are hiding in the bushes filming you and laughing, and then you're like,
yeah.
pop, 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 pop,
yeah,
pop.
now they'll be like, it's a prank. And I'm like, well, joke's over, man.
Yeah, now I'm killing you. Now I'm killing you
over.
too.
Yeah, joke's over. Clack, clack, clack. Yeah, you don't need killer clown.
That's what happens. Soon as somebody with a concealed carry
That's true.
caps a killer clown, that'll stop.
Because now it'll be called Killer American. Killer American. An American up there. We ain't never friend no clown around
Jimmy's
here.
hurt. He's hurt
Jimmy's
bad.
down.
Let's
Jimmy's
get out of here.
down. Look at Jimmy. Jimmy was a clown. Jimmy the clown is down. That's right. There'll be some guy standing there just waiting for the zombie apocalypse being like, clowns? Really? I'm not worried about no clown.
Yeah.
You're a clown. That's funny. You got me on that one. I didn't even know that was going to be that funny. We're like, should we talk about killer clowns? We're like, yeah, okay. Killer clowns. That's hilarious.
That's a big bottle. That's a liter, isn't it?
You know what? I bought this and I don't even know.
No, your mom bought it for you and Bill.
You're right. My mom and Bill, my stepdad, who's awesome, bought me this bottle. And it does seem big. I've got large hands, so I never really know. That is interesting.
Where's your glass?
You know what?
You lost it. In between
I
episodes.
wandered with it, and now I'm there. That was almost like, it was only water, but I did like the nose when he throws the whiskey.
Richard Patterson.
Patterson, baby, the nose. All right. So killer clowns. You have me laughing there. I like that. American ain't no skin. That's what's going to happen. Some clown costume guy is going to get smoked by somebody with a concealed carry permit.
Okay, now I'll tell you, the night that I had this, and you gave it to me early on, I've got in my notes, there's a slight sherry. But this, I can tell you right now, there's a lot of sherry.
Yeah, I listed 2 words, raisin cherry. So not sherry, raisin cherry. By the way, I'm doing a whole Boba Fett thing. Over the last few shows, different Boba Fett shirts, exclusive Boba
like a
Fett.
Boba Fett tribute or something?
Yeah, I've got like a man
Did
crush.
did he die?
No.
What's the deal with all the shirts then?
Just like if I was reading Teen Beat as a 13-year-old girl, I just got to have more Boba. It's Boba all the time, baby. They need a Bounty Hunter trilogy, like a Boba Fett. But he doesn't talk much.
Yeah,
kind of like me.
I think they said he's getting one.
Is he? Just Boba Fett's getting his own?
Yeah.
I hope they don't make him chatter too
Because he's such a fan favorite.
He is a fan favorite. Now, I know Han's getting his own. And I figured he was going to cameo in. Maybe they'll test him in that. They'll test it. All right, what else you got? Nose is just it. Raisin cherry. Raisin cherry.
Yeah, the sherry it really is on the forefront. I don't know why maybe it was a bad night of nosing and tasting, but it's not a slight sherry. The sherry's on the forefront. It's right there. That plum, the raisin, a hazelnut. I've got almond in my notes, but I'm almost a hazelnut today. The wood.
I get a little bit of the wood in there now.
A citrus sweetness. 40% ABV also.
Huh. That's a pleasant nose. This is one of those that I like to just sit there and kind of nose. I could nose this for 15 minutes with a little bit of music on. I like to do my testing at night when all the family's asleep. What you got?
Okay, now, a lot of the sherries, I get what I call that sour note to, and some attribute it to bad barrels that it's been aged in. This one, I don't get that same sour note that I've gotten with several other sherries. Is this exclusively matured in sherry casks?
No, that I don't know. I get that it opens, and I'm going to refer to my notes frequently here, opens with a very faint barnwood. I don't know why I'm saying barnwood. It's like old, dried wood. I get a tingle in the cheek, upper palate, and a nuttiness. I get a malt and oak finish on it. Trails out light as a feather. Just still slightly there and just fading away. Not as much sherry on the taste as I thought there was going to be.
No, it's more the American oak sherry, a lighter citrus. And I almost got at one whiff there a little bit of saltiness and almost a little bit of peat, which there isn't any. But just a very slight hint of it. And it's a Highland as well. Delicious.
The water I added to it takes away some of that sherry raisin. I'm not getting any of the cherry now. I like nosing this without the water in it. Muddled it up a little bit for me, and I only put a little drop in. Really can't, I almost get, I get a slight fruitiness. Nothing as distinct as I first had.
Hey, a little bit of pipe tobacco. Boy, it's got some darker fruits there, not the usual sherry type darker fruit, more blueberry,
Wow.
nutmeg.
Yeah, I still get a lot of nut. I get a hint of kind of that blueberry that you're talking about. A blueberry fruity sweetness. Still a lot of nuttedness. I don't know if I could pin it down to a nutmeg, but it's very, very dry, astringent, nutty, and those oak notes are prevalent. I'm using your word there. I've got a little thunder in the background. Definitely a malt oak finish for me, even with the water.
And I don't have a lot of notes on it, and still here today, it's still good. It's very rich, and I'm marking it up a little bit from what I had it at. It's not that complex though. It's straightforward. A little bit of sherry, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of wood.
They're saying it's got exotic fruits, but they list roasted hazelnuts. That's definitely the nutty flavor. But I'm with you. It does have a lingering finish. But I don't get a lot of heavy transitions with this. And that's going to bring it to an 88 for me. I like it. It's smooth. But I don't know, I'm missing something here, and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's just that my palate can't pick up some of the subtleties, maybe?
It kind of reminds me of not because of not the sherry included, but just the Glen Deveron 15. A very smooth, very light, very fruity, oaky Scotch. Yep.
My favorite thing.
Not complex. Not a lot of other stuff coming in. There is a little bit of sherry. It's good. Now I'm sure you don't. Is it worth it? Do you know the price point?
I don't know the price point, but they would usually spend. They're usually around 150 to 200.
Okay.
What happens is they go south for the winter. I watch their home, take care of any problems, water the plants. Okay? When they come back from Texas, they bring a bottle. And I told them just to surprise me. 20-year bottle, I'm betting this is around the 150 range.
Okay. It's going to be a little higher just because of the 20-year.
Yeah. I mean, I do not know. I don't ask
And
them.
actually, that could be from Mexico because it's a 1 liter.
Yeah, they actually
And it
did.
had- yeah,
it's
that
got
is,
it's got the
Or no, Texas state.
Yeah,
tax.
but they put that sticker on when it comes across the border.
Oh.
Yeah, because they told me this had a story where they bought it at a place. I don't know where they go over the border, but the guy had to like bring it out of the store. Apparently, I don't know what the rules are in Mexico.
Well, what was the ball? Was it a 12-year Balvenie Double Wood they brought you back early on? And it was a 1 liter bottle.
They brought me a Kraganmore the very first time. The
Maybe that's
second
what it
time
was.
they brought me the Yamasaki 18.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I hadn't even seen it.
That's right.
And that was before that went
Kraganmore.
unseen. Yeah. And I just told them, wow. And then they brought me this back. So, and they kind of just spitball it now.
If it's 150, I got to say, I don't think so. I don't know. Even at a 1 liter, if it's a 750 for 150, I think there's other. It's good. It's smooth. There's a little bit of sherry. There's a little bit of citrus.
Yeah.
I
Again, I don't know the price. I personally would not pay $150 for this.
No. 90? Yes.
Sure. I mean, it's got 20 years on it. 20 years seemed odd to me. Usually you're seeing them at 21. I don't know why they bought it at 20. I had a few questions about it, and like a dummy, I didn't go research it.
So imagine you're blind tasting, though, and you get this. Do you picture aged 20 years in a barrel?
No.
No, I don't either.
No, I mean, but I'm real.
I get 12 to 15, maybe.
Mm-hmm. But see, I don't like them heavily oaked, and this seemed like if they hadn't pulled it out at 20, it might have over oaked itself. That's just me. And because I can get that woodiness is starting to come forefront. So I'm glad. I mean, if it had any more oak on it, I don't know if I would even enjoy it. I don't like mine real woody. So I'm glad they pulled it out. I like it. But yeah, I mean, it's bringing. I don't know. It's not really my ballpark for a top notch. I mean, it's top notch, but for me, it's not in my ball. It's an 88. It's good. It's flavorful. It's got some things. I just wish it was more complex.
Yeah.
I feel like it's missing on that complexity. When I saw 20, I thought, ooh, this is going to have some transitions. I don't get as many transitions. That's my only knock.
You know, the only thing I'd say keep in mind too is that we're not sure on the price point. We're guessing. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, if anybody knows the price point, throw it down in the comments because we don't know. But that's a good point. Would you pay $100 for this?
I think so.
I wouldn't.
I might not. Not knowing, just thinking that it's got that 20 year age statement on it, and you think, oh, it's 20 years and it's worth minimum 150. But
and not
tasting
knocking.
it, no, it's good.
Not knocking it, but if I tried this at a Scotch bar and I had it, and they said, "Wow, that's only $100," I would not run out and go get it.
Probably not.
And it's not a knock on it. It might be my palate. But that's it. So I would say, not sure what it is. I would not pay $150, and I probably wouldn't pay $100.
Well, I think at $55, the new Macallan 12 double cask is probably pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it was very good. So, but Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Follow us on Twitter. Check out ScotchTestDummies.com for information on our next live stream.
Thumb us.
And
then Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.